Guys, the last two cameras that Fuji have announced have been amazing. They just announced the X-T30, and the last one that they announced was the X-T30. Both of these are killer. They have great prices, great specs. The X-T30 is very similar to the X-T3. It is a mirrorless APS-C camera, of course, because that's Fuji's style, but also it is $600 cheaper, so it's lacking in some video features, but basically has all of the same photo features there. Okay, so the X-T30 and the X-T3 have the same processor as well as the same sensor. So it's a 26.1 megapixel BSI APS-C X-Trans CMOS 4 sensor and an X processor for quad-core CPU. So that's very similar, and that means you're going to get very, very, very similar photo and video quality with these two cameras, though the resolutions in video differ. We're about to get to that, though. They both have up to 30 FPS with electronic shutter, which is absolutely amazing, and that's photo mode, by the way, for those who aren't aware of the X-T3 sports mode. The X-T30 also has it, and what it is it crops in on the sensor. I think it makes it a little smaller than Micro Four Thirds, and it allows you to get an electronic shutter of up to 30 seconds continue shooting, and it's awesome. Now, I have personally experienced this with the X-T3, and it is awesome. However, it doesn't quite get you up to 30 FPS in most scenarios. Maybe with perfect lighting, and I think with one-shot AF it does, but generally you'll probably get around 20 to 25. It's still amazing and is better than most cameras though. The X-T30 also offers this, as we have now seen since it's been announced. They both have 11 FPS shooting with mechanical shutter. However, I saw somewhere that the X-T30 only had 8 FPS with electronic shutter. It's only 3 FPS difference though, and 8 FPS is still plenty. I have the Canon E2D, and the 7 is plenty fast for most enthusiast sports and wildlife shooters. It has a 3-inch LCD with 1.04 million dot resolution. However, it does not get as much articulation as the Fuji X-T3 does. The Fuji X-T3 flips out like this and this. It also flips out like that. The Fuji X-T30 only flips out like this and this. So it's not bad, and it's helpful if you're shooting photos, but if you're considering this for a vlogging camera, it's just not going to be great because of that reason and the video features, which we're almost at. How it differs from the X-T3, it only has 1/4000th mechanical shutter, which is fast enough. I used to shoot with 1/4000th. However, if you're doing wildlife or really fast sports, then 1/8000th can be helpful if you have enough lighting. So it's not a big deal. It also goes up to 1/32,000th electronic shutter. So I think it will be plenty fast enough for everyone. The question is, will the electronic shutter be usable, or will we see banding and various artifacts in rolling shutter like we have in some cameras? It has 4K 30p UHD. It has full HD 120 FPS, but on the Fuji you get 4K 60p, and that's 4K DCI. So yes, it's $600 cheaper, but that's because you're trading it off for less video features. There is a record limit for the X-T30 in video, and it is 10 minutes at 4K 30p. So not great. Also, what's strange is I don't think it offers 4K 24p, only 4K 30p. The electronic viewfinder on the X-T30 is slightly smaller, the resolution slightly less, and really this is an entry-level camera, but I think it's going to be fine for even semi-pros as a backup camera. It has good photo features, it has some decent video features for those who want to do some video shooting, it has no weather sealing. So, if you're wanting to shoot outside a bunch, then maybe this camera isn't for you. Also, the X-T30 only has one card slot. Everyone makes a huge deal about this. I think that especially for this price range and the fact that it's only entry level, I think it's fine. I usually shoot with one card slot. I really should shoot with 2, but it's not a huge deal, I think. So, yeah, Fuji's killing it. if you want to see some other videos relating to cameras, we have one out recently, Should You Buy the Canon ATD in 2019? And this actually sheds some different light on it. This and the Canon RP, which you can check out a video in the cards above as well. Because these are two cameras in a similar price range, and they are competing. They're newer technology, they have similar photo features, so definitely check out that video and come back here, or just comment on that video what you think. Do you think you should buy the Canon ATD based on these cameras? If you had a choice between these three cameras, which would you choose? Well, you do have a choice, but you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.